Yo, what's up traders? Welcome back to another video. Excuse me. Today, I want to show you how the highest probability setups look like. These are grade 1 setups. Yesterday Gold and Nasdaq gave us very good textbook setups. Now, let's start with Gold. So, the process is still the same. This being Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday. Let's separate our Monday so that we can. This is Tuesday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday. So that we can be able to see the overall picture of the market. Now, as you can see, from Friday, the market gave us our first red day, or the market closed below the open, as you can see. So this was our first red day. The market is falling, the price is falling. The price came, one push, two push. Then Tuesday tried to come but failed to break below. So now my thesis yesterday before I entered the market, I have seen this before. I know this is our W pattern, and then the market will try to go higher. But my thesis was that Wednesday will close as an inside bar when you go to the daily time frame. Now, with my thesis in mind, with everything in mind, this is through guys, the more you are on the market, the more you start to notice things, the more you start to see patterns, and the more you lose in your trades, the more you are supposed to see these patterns, because when you're winning, you don't really, there is a difference when you win and lose. You learn more with your failure. Now, the process is still the same. This is our previous day's high and our previous day's low. Our previous day's low. Now, guys, remember, we have our trend line here that gives us our W, our failed, the market failed to break structure, then continued higher, broke structure above. That was in the previous day. Now, prior to the market open at, or our first candle window, the market started coming down. Prices were falling. Okay. The first hour, of course, sets the high and the low of the session. Now, as you can see, we have our first hour here, our first hour low and high. And then we have one push to the low, two push to the low. I'm talking about this candle. So we have this low here. That was the first push. The second push and the third push to the low. Now, in the second hour, as you can see, I have this box drawn here. So, in the second hour, let's remove this. In the second hour, before 9:30, the market gives us is that the market triggers the low, okay, and then we have this structure, they consolidate, break above it. All right, now it's still too early in the market for you to enter. This was an engulfment, but it's still early for you to enter, because at 9:30 the market will come and stop hunt the low. Now the second 15-minute candle of the second hour comes back and stop hunts the low again. They break structure, retest at 9:30 and give us an engulfment. Now this box, I put it here because this was my zone where the market would come back. This is where I was expecting price to come back and look for my buy setup. Now, one thing that helps me with this is that when I'm trading, I write what I see. I come to the market at 9 and my process is the same. Is there news? No. Where are we in reference to the previous day's high and low? Where are we in reference to day 1, day 2, day 3? And then how's the first hour behaving? And then now I have a theory. In my theory, I write what I would like to see from the market based on the information that I have. And then I just sit and watch. So this was our entry. As you can see, this at the end of this engulfment, that was our entry, our stop loss below the low, and our 50 pip target. Now, still, you could have gotten out here, as the market evolved. But the point is that, we have our very good setup at the low. Now, Nasdaq also gave us a textbook setup, a very nice setup. And yeah, process is still the same. We have our previous day's high and previous day's low. Now, guys, one thing I know about how the market behaves around the high will tell me if we are going to have a continuation or a reversal. So, as you can see, the price went up and consolidated above the high. So I know they've already taken out the money here. They might continue higher, but I know now this is a reversal setup in my mind, because I've seen it and I know how it behaves. If they consolidate below the low or the high of the day without triggering the high, then I know there's a very high probability that this is a continuation setup. They are just trying to trick people to sell, and then boom, they break out very fast. So the first hour, actually the first hour was irrelevant here because it broke out, but it broke out very fast. And as you can see, this was a breakout reversal. Now, this was a very good setup for a nice easy 50 pips. You see, the market came in the last, well, after 9:30 they gave us a nice setup here, but failed to give us an engulfment. Then they broke above the high. So in my mind, I'm looking for, they've broken above the high. Then we must find another setup. They come again, they break structure, and then anyway, they come to the high. Again, they fail to give us our structure, but they also break structure again, and then we have our engulfment here. Now, I did enter early, although I never entered this trade. I traded gold. This is the entry for your 50 pips. So for the people who are confused about the engulfment, don't worry about the other trade. I still do my experiments to see what other entry setups look like. Anyway, this is the engulfment. The market comes, breaks above, does not give us an engulfment. Breaks again, does not give us an engulfment. This time they break below, the low. They break structure, then give us an engulfment at 1022, 1021. That is the entry for your 50 pips. Anyway, guys, this is how I view the market. Now, I am showing you how I trade, but the underlying matter is that even if I come and show you me trading live, it is only by you going and trading it yourself. And guys, put in some money in your account. You can even trade cent accounts. The point is that you need to get your emotions in check, because when you are dealing with money, when you are dealing with live money, then everything changes. Everything changes. So even if you come and watch my videos, Stacy Buck's videos, and other traders trading live, it will only be growth to you when you come and execute, when you know, this is what I'm looking for. This is where I want to enter. Yes. Anyway, guys, hopefully you got a view and understood 2 or 3 things that have been bothering you. I am back now. I was actually dealing with 2 or 3 businesses here and there, but I am back. So hit me with those questions. You'll see, every once in a while you'll see a live trade, or so we'll see you in the next video. I am speechless. Yeah.